Meg the Stallion accused of harassment by her cameraman, who said he was forced to watch her have sex. It's Ricky Rich for Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Emilio Garcia filed a lawsuit alleging he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with the hip hop star in a foreign country while she had sex with a woman. First off, I'm going to say my opinion is probably biased because I like Meg, okay? But if my job as a cameraman was to follow a celebrity around, I would expect to see some weird stuff, but that's just me. A former cameraman for Meg the Stallion, who alleges that he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with the hip hop star in a foreign country while she had sex with a woman, has filed a lawsuit accusing the entertainer of harassment in a hostile work environment. Amelia Garcia said in the suit filed today in Los Angeles County that after the alleged incident, he was warned, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," and berated, fat shamed, and treated differently by Meg. Let's see. Garcia began working for Meg, whose real name is Megan Pete, as a personal cameraman in 2018, quit his job in 2019 to pursue the gig with the Grammy winner full time and worked for her until June of 2023. So he worked for her for 4 years and never had an issue with what I'm sure that wasn't the first time he's seen some wild stuff. But for some reason, after 4 years, he decided to call it quits and then decided to sue her about a year later. Again, my opinion may be biased, but I'm just gonna point out that sometimes this stuff is just people just be trying to get a check. Let's see. Let's see what he says in the lawsuit. Garcia said in the lawsuit that he traveled with Meg to Spain in June 2022. Oh, so this happened in 2022, a year before he quit, and that while in the SUV, Meg and three other women while in an SUV with Meg and three other women after a night out, so they was drunk. Meg and one of the women began to have sex next to him in the moving car. I felt uncomfortable. I was kind of frozen and I was shocked at kind of just the overall audacity to do that right beside me, Garcia told NBC News in an interview. The following day, the rapper asked Garcia whether he was in the car with them the night before, so she didn't remember. And when he confirmed he was, Meg told him, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," is what the suit says. Garcia said in the suit during the same trip, Meg hurled fat shaming insults at him, calling him a fat bee and telling him to spit your food out. Damn. I did hear she was mean though, so what happens when you treat people around you like that? Uh, let's see. Blah 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 blah. He said he was expected to be. Oh, here we go. When they returned from the trip, Garcia said in the lawsuit his compensation structure was changed from a monthly flat rate to a pay per task system that required him to submit invoices for each assignment. He said he was expected to provide the same services but despite the pay structure change, but alleges that he was treated differently following the Ibiza trip and saw a decrease in bookings. Garcia began to consider quitting the job. That was going to be my thing. Like, if now me personally, I would not have been offended, but let's just say I would not have been offended with what he saw. That's me personally. But let's just say I was a cameraman for Diddy, right? I might not like what I see in those situations. So, am I gonna sue Diddy for him partying the way that he parties, or am I just gonna quit? Not saying that he doesn't have a stand to sue, but to me, it seems like this suit is definitely more so coming because of the fact that they changed his pay structure and looks like they ultimately let him go. And so he was cool with it for 4 years. Over the last year, he probably struggled getting the same type of compensation he was getting for those 4 years. And so today he decided to file a suit. Call it what you want. The alleged behavior caused Garcia to face a loss in earnings and other employment benefits, as well as physical injuries, physical sickness, and emotional distress. Blah blah blah. Sorry if I don't sound, uh, like supportive to him or whatever, but I will say that it is tiring to see people blatantly try and take advantage of these some of these industry uh, folks just based on the fact that they are not getting what they were once getting, or in other words, their lifestyle kind of dries up because I'm sure he had a fun lifestyle. He was traveling to Spain with Meg the Stallion to film and get paid monthly for it, and I'm sure all flights and food and everything else was a part of it. Things was good for 4 years, and then you know things aren't so good, and so now you want to sue for what emotional distress, physical injuries, and physical sickness, and all of that. Come on, but it's breaking news, you know, for whatever reason, you know. I just I can't get on his side. That's just me, but we'll see how it goes. This is another example, though. You know, treat the people around you with respect because they got all the information on you, especially when you a high caliber celebrity like she is. Like I said, I've heard that she's been mean and been known to be mean to the people around her. But I will say, I think her career is pretty much over, unfortunately, because I was rooting for her. But I think her career is over after the Tory Lane stuff. This will maybe get blown up, and maybe other people will start to come out. I call it the Tiger Woods effect. People will start all one claim comes out, and then all of a sudden you got 20 claims coming out. So uh, you know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.